All right, this is Douglas from Inside BlackBerry once again, and I'm here with Rob from LinkedIn, and he's going to talk to me about your new app for BlackBerry smartphones.
New BlackBerry app. Obviously, oops, I just locked up here.
Okay, well, while you're unlocking, people might not know what LinkedIn is about, but those who do love it and have been craving a BlackBerry application for some time. So give a little bit of background on LinkedIn in general.
Sure. Well, LinkedIn, is the square one for establishing your identity online. If you're not controlling what Google knows about you, who is? You don't know what'll come up. So LinkedIn usually comes up to the very top of that. You'll be the first result in Google search results. So you're controlling the information that people know about you online. So in terms of the core experience of BlackBerry users and LinkedIn users, we're both very much about connectivity and communications and meeting new people and collaborating.
And usually from a very professional bent, I would say.
Exactly, from a professional bent. And you know what? Your LinkedIn circles will usually look like a Venn diagram over your Facebook and over your Twitter connections. But your LinkedIn connections are really the people about advancing your career and growing your career and your identity as a professional.
Right. Now, which is why BlackBerry smartphone users have been, ever since I found out about LinkedIn, I've been asking for a BlackBerry app. So let's get into it. Show us what you got.
Sure. Well, we had a blog post out earlier, I think a couple months ago, about how this is one of our really top priorities right now, to get a good LinkedIn app out. And you can see, just like on LinkedIn homepage, you've got your network update stream here, where you can scroll through and find somebody that you want to connect with. So let's go with Luther Lowe here. He's a friend of mine from Yelp. And you can either, click the BlackBerry button to bring up some options, or you can scroll over the links, or scroll down to leave a comment, and just leave a comment on his thing. And basically all the core experience of your LinkedIn is now on your BlackBerry. So if I want to go to search, and I'm searching for a friend here who's at BlackBerry here at the conference, it'll search first my connections and then the LinkedIn network to try and find him. And then, of course, all your LinkedIn connections, so I can scroll through all my peeps here and quickly get some options for who I want to connect with, and send them an email or whatever I want to do right from my BlackBerry. I can send him an email. I can look at his profile, and one of the great things that you can do that probably can't show off right here, but that you can sync your LinkedIn address book with your BlackBerry address book, which is one of those things where there's a big hurdle to knowing someone professionally and actually getting their connection info into your personal address book, And then one of the biggest benefits is that you can check, of course I have no messages because I like to keep it clean, but you can check your messages and you can send messages actively from the BlackBerry app. And that's one of the things that we haven't had in the past.
Okay, so are you saying that if you would like to compose a message through LinkedIn, does that open the default BlackBerry Messenger, or is it done within the LinkedIn application itself?
Let's go ahead and show you. If I go here and I want to email Mario here. Mario is our community blogger, and I click on him.
Very important guy, fellow blogger.
Yes, you might know him. First, when you go to his profile, you can scroll through and take a look at all his stuff here, or all his professional info.
And the type of LinkedIn information that people would have on their profile would be career history, possibly any degrees or professional acknowledgments people have received.
Exactly, as opposed to social networking, where you want to share the books I love, the movies I watch, my favorite comedians and bands, that kind of thing. On your LinkedIn profile, what you're doing is you're sharing your professional identity from the standpoint of what does my career path look like, where did I study, and what connections that have I worked without throughout my career, who have I worked with through my career, who is willing to recommend the work that I do and say, he's a dedicated worker, I highly recommend working with him. And that all adds to the opportunity to build your career and take it to the next opportunity.
Perfect. All right, well, let's send your community blogger a message here.
Okay, so if we go up to Mario here and first there's the summary where you can quickly jump to experience educational or additional info. But the other thing you can do is bring up the menu here and go send Mario a message, and then we can say to Mario, yo, at CES, homie. And let's get a bunch of exclamation points on that.
Yeah,
because
very blogger-like message that we're sending.
Whoops. That is the hallmark of any good, oops, I'm capitalizing. Hallmark of any professional message is some good, oops. I wanted to send it, so bring it up here, and we go send. And now Mario will email me back saying, what was that about? But it's a quick way to connect with either people who you don't have in your address book, or the people in your LinkedIn network, and it's a great way to connect quickly with people at a conference like.
So now LinkedIn is currently in beta, correct?
It is in beta right now, and it's going to be launched very shortly. So in maybe a little over a month or so, all BlackBerry owners will be able to download the app.
Perfect. Now, if I'm a huge LinkedIn fan and I want to apply for the beta, where would I go for the latest information?
Best place to go for any information on LinkedIn is going to be blog.linkedin.com. And that's our portal where people interact and leave comments and ask questions and that kind of thing. And you'll see updates from our engineers and from our product managers and from our community specialists like Mario. And it's a very interactive place to check out what's going on at LinkedIn.
Awesome. Thanks for your time. I can't wait to get it.
Thank you.